Welcome back, ladies and gents. Let's talk about Ilus here. Let me hide everything just to give it a nice clean chart. Look, there we go. Nice and clean chart. Nice and juicy, crunchy, whatever. You get the point. The cleanest chart you'll ever see. Okay, so we broke below 0076, and we'll see if buyers step in tomorrow. Either that or we're gonna actually have a big red candle going into 0053. Because I just saw this with AITX. This is the reason I'm mentioning this. AITX had just it had some huge red days. Let me put it that way, and a lot of people crying. Meanwhile, I was excited, like, "Ooh, you're gonna give it to me nice and cheap for the next run." Okay, I mean, I love bottoms and I love penny stocks that drop PRs every now and then. That's what ILIS does. That's what AITX does. So give it to me at 005s, and I'm there. I'm there to buy. And I wouldn't be. I'm going to say this right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we just get a big red candle on Monday going down. If it bounces here, then so be it. But at this point, I'm waiting for 005s to add my biggest position, and that is what I'm looking forward to on Monday or anytime next week. We'll see if it just slow bleeds down, because that's what it likes to do. It's like it likes to slow bleed down. Sometimes we'll get a big red candles going into support. We might see that. Either way, I predict I'm gonna have to be bearish here because of that breakdown here. We broke that support, and buyers did try to, they did try to push it back above, but failed to do so. So I can only see this coming down. We do have some PRs coming. We know that. We're aware of that. If you watched Buffalo Fireside Chat's uh, interview with them, whether it moves the share price or not, we'll see. We do know that sometimes people like to buy in anticipation of the news drop. So maybe that'll happen and we'll see a surge in share price, kind of like we did here. We got a surge here for there was no news this entire time. There was no news. It just moved for some reason, and I don't care. I took profit, right? A lot of people made money on that move here from 0074 to 12, and we're just looking to do that again. But I'm gonna wait for 0055. I've given you my case. If it just breaks through 005, which I would doubt, but if it does, I would be very shocked, and I'll just wait and see how low it goes at that point. But if you look at the past, it did dip as low as 005, and that dip got about up real quick. So we have probably the most strength down here at 005s. And I know some people weren't too happy about that interview. I mean, we got a lot of information out of that interview, but a lot of it was just kind of rinse and repeat. It's like stuff we already knew. We know you're gonna uplist. It's just you just haven't been following through. It just takes forever for you to uplist. You're gonna uplist this year. Cool. Please follow through though. Also, Samo, or what is it? Is it Samo? I forgot what stock it is, but there's going to be another stock that's going to uplist via reverse merger, and we only have what 15 days for the rest. Yeah, we only have 15 days till July, so we know that's coming as well. But the play, like I said, guys, I'm just going to play this. If you want to touch ASNS, if you want to touch what's the other one? I think QND, which again they've just been falling. The sky is falling on these. I think Samuel is red, or no? It's going sideways down here, but that thing could drop very quickly, I'm sure. But if they get a nice catalyst, I'm sure they'll move. So that's kind of the risk there. But you know me, I like buying bottoms. I'm not gonna buy this. This is these things keep trending to the downside. No, thank you. I don't buy downtrends. I like buying bottoms or ideally uptrends. So that's why I don't recommend touching QND. But I know some of you aren't gonna listen. You're gonna buy ASNS QND because you wanna. I get it. You want that 750%, which it is possible. We know if these things get volume, they can move cents, if not 10, 20 cents at a time, especially QIND. So if the PR that they're gonna drop soon is big enough, I mean, we could see just a huge green candle from 007, no, from 0.07 to a high of 46 cents. Like it can move that quickly. We know that. So, risk reward there, that's on you. But I'm going to stick to good old ILIS because we know ultimately ILIS benefits from its subsidiaries doing good. That's really what it comes down to, right? That's what they've been telling us. The balance sheet, strengthening the balance sheet, going into NASDAQ with strength, etc., etc. But overall, 005s. It's knocking, opportunity knocks, and I'm going to be there for it. I think, like I said, I bought my first position over here at 008s. I'm marking it here, and I'm going to look to buy down here. And we'll just wait for the next one. And I'll see you guys in the next one.